It's Mother's Day. I'm doing this in the morning. I tried to get it last night, but didn't work out. I've been working in the store by myself this weekend, and yeah, gotta celebrate our mothers today as well. So, doing this in the morning. The shop opens in an hour. Hopefully, this will only take about 40 minutes. But welcome to the FOC with the CCB. No one's here yet. Maybe no one will actually be here with me today, but that's okay. You can watch it live later on. I just added some new comics to the FOC page, and we're going to go through them. So let's get at her. I'll make the screen a little bit bigger. I'm tiny. There I am. So yeah, the CanadianComicBin.com. That's where you're going to go, and we're going to scroll here to our pre-sale section. We've got our DC, Indie, and Marvel. Let's kick it off with DC comic books. Death of Superman Absolute Edition. This is such an awesome version. You get like the tombstone. So far, only one person's gone in. 30% off the cover price, because for absolutes and omnibuses, we always give 30% on. If it's in print, you can reach out to us and we'll get you a copy for 30% off. But it collects all the Superman Death of storyline. Really cool. And the Action Comics by Dan Jurgens, Omnibus Volume 1, again, 30% off. It was 163, only 114. Absolute Batman, hardcover and trade paperback. They are coming. We're going to have our shelves stocked, but if you are going to be buying the stuff, we would love it if you just pre-ordered copies. So we have an idea of how many to order in, but some people just want the trade a little cheaper, $23.99 or $33.99 for the hardcover. I think they're going to sell quite well. Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, #1, the sequel. So second series with these guys. It's crazy that Godzilla is both in Marvel and in DC at the same time. I don't really remember that kind of thing happening. Lots of covers to choose from. That was Dan Mora. Alan Qua. Looks to be a connecting cover. Gabriel Hardman. Haven't seen him in a while. Cool cover. And John Jiang. It's a foil. And you got your blank. And Absolute Superman #8. Absolute DC stuff continues to sell really, really well. We have almost all the issues in, whether they're reprints or first prints, but for people who still want to read this stuff and haven't jumped on the train yet, like, this is some of the best superhero stuff I've been reading in years. And like, it's universe wide. Every single series has been a really good read. I read Green Lantern #2 recently, and it's great. Like, I really, really enjoy it. So yeah, don't miss out, guys. Jump in some good reading. Michael Walsh. I'm curious what they're going to be doing with Hal Jordan in that series. Atom Project. I think we only have like one reader of this series. Last issue. Alan Bartling. A lot more covers than I expected for it. Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy, the one that has great covers all the time. Here's our Sway cover. It's creepy. Tran Nguyen. It's bright, it's fun, it's cute. I think people will dig it. And then our DC Pride connecting variant. So I think there's, 9 covers that all connect together. Secret 6 #4. That's a cool cover. I like that. Catman, Deadshot. Morning, Jason. How's it going? I don't know which Jason you are, because there's a couple, but Lyrics Lee, that's another nice cover. I like the the rave style with just seeing all the glasses, or the bracelets and necklaces. Laura Braga, that's a good cover too. Are you the Jason that gets the Xenoscope, comes into the shop? Batgirl, also great covers on pretty much every issue so far. Jessica Fong, known for doing Poison Ivy. Great cover. Michael Cho doing a little retro. Oh, yeah. So I just added all the Xenoscope stuff. I forgot to put it on the pre-sales. They're all up now. There's a really cool J. Scott Campbell, John Royal, Josh Burns, that kind of thing. So remember to pre-order those. I know you usually pick them up from the stands, but if you want all the covers you want, hit the pre-sales. Michael Cho. And we don't have the Jorge Corona one yet. JSA, The Pride is a good cover. And this one I'm looking forward to. Jeff Lemire, Dustin Nguyen coming back for another Robin Batman 3-issue. If you didn't read the first one, it's really, really good. So yeah, I don't know if it's the same. Oh, it's Jason Todd. So we got Jason Todd here. And here's your Lemire. This one is actually cheaper than the initial one because the initial one was the prestige kind of format, the square bound. So I guess they're just doing more just straight up comic style for this. So a little bit cheaper. Hopefully get some more people picking this one up, which you guys should. It's a good read. Well, I don't know about this one, but the original one is Albuquerque and a foil if you're wanting the shiny one. Birds of Prey, Annie Wu, Oracle there. Ryan Johnson. Ryan Gonzalez. We've got Serga Kuna. I love that she's wearing her mask and singing. Couldn't take it off for karaoke night. And we got George Perez. Resurrection Man number 3. Jeff DeCall, A cover. And I like the B cover better. It's coming out of the body bag. If you don't know Resurrection Man, every time he dies, he comes back with a new set of powers. Teen Titans Go. Kids love that stuff. Our Batman 618, we got our foil and our standard, and this facsimile. This is actually a really good one-off read. It's pretty expensive because it's the first appearance of Manchester Black, but it's a really good one-off Superman story. If you haven't read it and you don't want to pay for the first print, which I think it's around $50, you should go for this one. It also has the foil, and we have our action figure, and there's Manchester Black right there. You got a blank one. I might bring in some of those blanks because I don't think we have many Superman blanks in the bin right now. I've been sorting our blank boxes because we got Niagara Falls coming up in like just over 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, where we will be present, showcasing, selling. All right, Indie Comics, which I just finished today. Savage Dragon, once again, still on there. Sam and Twitch. Our readership on Sam and Twitch has dropped off a lot. Scorch, same thing. Spawn, we've picked up on pre-sales for Spawn, which is great, but Scorched, King Spawn, Gunslinger, those ones have dropped off. Which, I love big swords. Just brings me back to the Final Fantasy VII days. The thing is, like, when people start dropping off from titles, like, those ones are going to be lower printed. And then, if you think about later on in the future, think about how crazy Spawn stuff is, the low printed issues. But anyway, that's the speculator in me. Radiant Black, 34. And there is a B variant. I don't read the series, but it's kind of got like its whole big universe that spreads out to a couple of other mini series and stuff. Some people seem to dig it, but I haven't really given it a shot. G.I. Joe #1, 4th printing, first appearance of a new character. I've totally forgotten the name of it, but people do like the reprints, but they're doing a lot of reprints as of late. 12th print for Transformers. We've kind of cut back. Normally I would bring in reprints for the stands, but I've cut back on bringing in many reprints. And now that we've really cut back on new releases, I'm not sure if I'll have it on the stands or not. Void Rivals, #1, 12th print. And Transformers 5, 4th printing. It's a cool cover. I like it. Free Planet apparently is doing really well. Second print. The Ash Can goes for some crazy money. We still have a couple of first prints of the A cover. And Adventure Time gone into second print for issue 1 and issue 2. We've got first prints of those if you need them. But if you're a collector, obviously you want multiple versions, like me, perhaps. Archie Facsimile, we got our first appearance of Keller. What's his name? What's this guy's name? Kevin Keller. There you go. Archie's first gay character. Toxic Avenger teams up with Jesus Christ. Talk about an insane comic book. But, you know, it is what it is. Oh, is that a ratio? Oh, that's a ratio. I'm going to have to pull that off. It's a low ratio, but anyway, and there's a trading card version. Warrior Spirit's a one-shot. I don't really know anything about that, but there's a B cover. Consumed by fear and worry, a caveman warrior and his tribe embark on a journey to fight the ancient demon. All right, one shot, ancient demon. Facsimile, it's just another word for a reprint. Made to look exactly like the original, having like the same ads and that kind of thing. That is a facsimile. The industry's kind of switched to that word because it just sounds better than reprint. Chamberlains. We sold a few copies of the first issue that came out last week, I think. It's about vampires, and they've got these cool, these really cool covers. I believe that they're working with Sony to try and do some kind of, you know, multimedia, whatever. And there's a really expensive metal cover. It's cool, but it's expensive. Dead Mutt #1. I'll let you read the description on that. Farmhand 22, where they farm body parts. And G.I. Joe 317. Is that Dr. Mindbender? It's a black and white, and I do really like the 1 in 10. She fits it well, I think, or they just did it better than the other ones. But that's a good 1 in 10. Kaya 27's got 2 different covers. I do like this Michael Walsh one. I don't know much about it, but the first issue, the first print goes for some money. No problem, Jason. The Moon is Following Us, #10, last issue with Riley Rossmo and Daniel Warren Johnson, B cover. Walking Dead, we got our David Finch cover. We've been, well, I guess it's only been 2 orders, but 2 big orders of Walking Dead Deluxe stuff because we put out a lot, two long boxes worth of it. Buried long, long ago. A nice little horror story. Oh, that's a great cover. That's creepy. The old John, the outdoor John. Endless Night, #1. Mad Cave, right? Yeah, Mad Cave. Mad Cave's doing a lot of stuff. We've got the B cover. Here we go. Pop Kill, #4, last issue. Twins that own competing soda pop companies try to kill each other. Andrew Robinson variant. And this is the one that people have been ordering. It was called Explicit first. We didn't have an image, but now they changed it to Frisky. So I think a lot of people thought it was going to be like J. Scott Campbell's first nude cover, but he's covered up, or she's covered up, and there you go. It's still more expensive. It's still $13.85, but J. Scott collectors are going to get it no matter what. Slasher's Apprentice and Adventure Time #3. We've got 3 covers here. That is a butt that's farting. I've never seen Adventure Time. I've never seen the cartoon, but like we have adults that love it and kids that love it. And I do like the pink blank cover. Plague House #3. And we've got a B cover. And I'm going a little quick because I've got to open the store in less than an hour. So, you know, skipping. The Sixth Gun, Colin Bunn did this a long time ago. It was a really long-running series, and it got optioned. It was supposed to be something, And I remember the first print of the first issue was going for crazy money. Even the first like 2, 3, 4 issues, because the print run was insanely low. But he's come back to the 6th gun. There's a B cover and Return to Skull Island. We've got a Kong series beating up the Kraken. Yeah, headshot cover. So if you're a King Kong fan, you might dig that. And the logo, it's fun. It's fun. There's a foil one. You got your blank green, your virgin, and Star Wars Insider presents 20th anniversary hardcover, episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. We've got some Street Fighter Masters. We had the A cover up last week, but they added a B cover. And Dead Eyes was up last week. Same with Falling in Love and Ultra Mega. Red Before Black was up last time. The Last Witch, it looks like it could be kid-friendly kind of thing, but a fun adventure series. Don't have the B cover yet. Mouse Guard. It's written by Peterson, not drawn, I believe. And Distillery is back. They're ordered through Penguin now. Warm Fusion number 3, the last part of that series, is the first thing that they've put out that's back. They're not going through Diamond anymore. This cover is pretty cool. And Assassin's Creed Mirage number 3, Jump Scare. I've been meaning to read this book. I've got it set aside. It's a horror fan who decides to be a vigilante. So I'm curious. And Tinian's Let This One Be a Devil, number 4. There is the Kowalski B variant. I honestly didn't think anybody would be watching. We got 4 people. Welcome, guys. Our Brilliant Ruin Horror at Crane Mansion, number 3. Cullen Bunn. That guy has so many ideas. So many. And a new Christopher Chaos. The Oddly Pedestrian Life of Christopher Chaos. Tinian is back to writing or co-writing. Because he started the series, he created it, but then handed off writing duties. You've got a few different covers. Sweeney Boo. I like that one. Fan of the Sweeney Boo stuff. And Huck 2, number 2. Miller stuff has dropped off for us 100%. Like, most times we don't get anybody ordering it. Monster High, one shot. Loch Ness Monster. And some Star Trek Omega, number 1. We don't have a lot of Star Trek readers either. Like, it's rare when we get some orders in. And Captain Planet, number 2. Jay Lee Connecting variant. I used to watch this show as a kid. I think I went through this all last week. Yeah, I did. So it's up there again. Darkwing Duck. I think this got pushed back again as well, but it has some fun covers. If you're into the Disney Darkwing Duck stuff, you're gonna enjoy that. Red Sonja Mars Attacks, Linsner. The Jay Lee one is, I think, is the best cover. But Greg Land fans, we've got a few in our store. I used to watch Darkwing Duck. I used to as well. Red Sonja Army of Darkness. We sold out of our first issue. Pretty quick. Had Dorn Barons and Spears. Space Ghost Annual, number 1. Here's the Matina, and I like all these ghost spirits around them. It's a cool cover. Jay Lee. Always a Jay Lee fan. And Bjorn Barons. Speaking of that artist. And he'll be coming to Fan Expo, I think, this year. Silverhawks, we've had that up for a little while. Mark Spears is doing the A cover. It's crazy how these are always pushed back Dynamite stuff. Lucio Perillo, You know, we've seen those already. Still don't have the to be announced variant covers. These have all been up here already. Vampirella number 3. There you go. I can't remember if this is new or not. No, I think I went through this already last week. Do like the 80s style by Shannon Mayer. And Terminator was up last week, actually the last couple weeks. Oh, Captain Planet, yeah, I watched that one too. Yeah. I think it only, what, 2 seasons maybe? All right, Xenoscope, Legends Summer 2025. You've got 4 covers, I believe. I just put them up, so I should know. Yeah, there's 4. I think the D cover is by far my favorite. That kind of Mexican skull, sugar mask, sugar skull, something like that. That's a great cover. The Grim Fairy Tales 20th anniversary. You're going to have work from J. Scott Campbell, David Finch, Art Germ inside of here. And J. Scott Campbell does the B cover. I'm not sure if it's reused or if it's a new image. I'm not as familiar. Another nice one. And Grim Fairy Tales of Terror, number 6. Yep, stuff them in the back of a trunk. So all these were just added this morning. So if you missed them going through your pre-sales, there they are. Grim Fairy Tales 97. Usually quite a few covers for this. It's getting close to issue 100. I wonder what they're going to do for that. They're going to have like all these crazy artists working on it. That's my favorite cover from this issue. But we usually get some orders for Josh Burns. And Killer Cobra, last part of this series. And there were 3 covers for that one. And Never Sands of Eternity. I think this is just a one-shot. We used to have 0 buyers of Xenoscope, but now we've got a few. There's a few buyers. I think this is still pushed back. Trump's Titans, absolute Trump's Titans, and same thing with DuckTales. And all these distilleries, eventually we'll get to them. Eventually they'll show up on, what do you call it? Penguin. Oh, this is in the wrong spot. I'll have to move that up. There you go, Red Sonja, Army of Darkness, the Bjorn Barons cover. It's misplaced. Okay, that's the indie books. J. Scott Campbell covers are probably going to be the highlight. And let's finish off with Marvel. Number 2, Amazing Spider-Man, second print. Avengers Academy Assemble, number 1. Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. One more time. This is the 3rd issue. We have 1 and 2 on the stands. Bernard Chang. It's a fun cover. And Deadpool Wolverine number 6. I don't know if this is a miniseries or an ongoing. Does it say? Like last issue or something? No, I guess it's an ongoing one. But there is a spoiler, so something's happening, and that will spoil it. Eddie Brock Carnage, number 5. I did really like this Ferreria. That's a cool one. And there's a Nick Bradshaw, Bring on the Bad Guys. I honestly don't. Oh, Crimson Dynamo. I was like, who is that? Exceptional X-Men, number 10. Got the Lolly variant. I do like the Hetrick Pride one. And Amazing Spider-Man, a giant-sized Amazing Spider-Man with a Capullo. We've got our first appearance of a character called Rabid. So people who like to go in for first appearances, there you go. Like, is that it? Or is that somebody I just don't recognize? I have no idea. Really nice Lieber Mayo, more realistic take. And we've got a Scott Hepburn and a Mark Bagley. Giant Size Dark Phoenix Saga, #1. But this is the cover we've been getting tons of orders on. There is a 1 in 50 virgin, but it depends on if people are ordering this book or if we can come close to it. Maybe us bumping up to get it. But right now, we're not quite there. But people are ordering this book, and it's a great cover. And Lee Garbett. We also have a spoiler by Stephanie Hans, which is a great artist. But again, what's it going to spoil? Second print of Godzilla Spider-Man, just the same as the A cover. And Magic #6. No longer do we have J. Scott Campbell on the A covers. We got Villalobos. It's a good cover. And Betsy Cola doing the B. We've got a new Marvel Rivals. I think we might have just sold out of the last Marvel Rivals issue. I'm not completely sure. But we've got a new one, new story. And apparently this is the first time this artist has done Marvel work. Nogi. I think some other people might be more familiar with who he is. I guess he does more manga or something, but his first Nogi-san. So his first Marvel work. And we got our Momoko and Stan Sakai for Usagi Yojimbo fans. And Tokotokoro. I think I handled that name pretty well, right? It's actually kind of fun to say. Tokotokoro. New Champions #6. Female Moon Knight, a little youthful Moon Knight. And Galmon variant. We've got the Pride one with our Kid Juggernaut. And Thunderbolts. This team is a crazy, crazy lineup. You got your standard Black Widow, Winter Soldier, but X-23, Carnage, Hulk, Namor, and is that Clea? Anyway, it's super fun. Super fun. Lots of variants. So you've got your White Widow movie by Andy Park. A couple of Derek Chews. We are doing a bundle for the 1 in 10. I like this one better than the other one. And the C cover, we're doing a 1 in 10 bundle. So if you want all the covers and the 1 in 10 ratio, this one is so weird. That's the creepy Mr. Fantastic and like just a crazy looking Black Bolt. I don't know what that is. Our Bagley variant. And an homage by Portasio to New Avengers. It's fun. And another, is that connecting? And the 1 in 10 is the logo. So if you want all 9 covers and the 1 in 10, we got a bundle. You save 15% off the cover price. One World Under Doom #5. People are still reading this and apparently enjoying it. A Gist variant, Ian Gist. And our Doomasaur by Ken Lashley. Lashley will be at Niagara Falls Comic Con with us. Not with us, but he'll be there. We'll be there. We'll be there together. RB Silva, he'll also be there, I believe. And that's a creepy looking Doom. Phoenix 12. These always have great covers. Not a lot of readers pick this up, but covers are great. Runaways, they're back. They've been missing from Marvel for quite some time, and they were really, really popular. So let's see if this brings them back and they get a new ongoing or something. Lots of covers for this issue, connecting to the One World Under Doom. Got the wraparound team lineup. Brian K. Vaughan created this team quite a while ago. We got a Momoko. Scott Forbes. And a bundle if you want all 6 variants. Star Wars #2. #1 has been selling not too bad for Star Wars right now. Star Wars is bottom of the barrel comics right now. Like, not many people are buying them. Not many people are pre-ordering them. We did a Star Wars show on Whatnot, and it was not great. I like the these action figures, I was buying these when these came out. That's what I got reintroduced to Star Wars toys during this Power of the Force era, and they're so heavily printed. They're not really worth much. There's the odd figure that is, but total nostalgia for me. Lionel U variant. All right, we're getting close. 10:30. Store opens in a half hour. I still got some stuff to do. So Star Wars Rise of Skywalker number 5. This is the last issue. You got your photo variant and Ultimate Black Panther number 17. We do have volume 1 and 2 trades in stock if you want to give it a go. Same with Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate X-Men, and speaking of Ultimate X-Men, there you go. Number 16, Peach Maloko, writing, drawing. I like this beat cover. I didn't even notice the skull, the mouth at the bottom. Like, that's a cool and creepy cover. Miguel Mercado. And that's it. We're done. So there you go. You've got, over 24 hours to get your orders in. Monday, 8 p.m., CanadianComicBin.com. That's where you get orders. You're also allowed to put in a subscription with us instead if you like. But anyway, thanks for hanging out, a couple of you guys, and have a good day. Happy Mother's Day to mothers, and make sure you call your moms. All right, check you later. I got work to do.